Back with another banger.
Is that what Daniel did?
I think so.
Something like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 7.
Yes.
back.
Right?
Yes.
Of No Rewind. We have our friend Jordyn
Hello, guys.
today.
Back with another banger. This is my favorite podcast. Number 1 listener.
You probably are.
Whoa. Before we jump in,
Yeah.
should we talk a little bit about the last 2 weeks? Just
Oh,
a quick
sure.
update.
Yeah.
You know,
It's been a crazy couple weeks. Sorry, that's why we haven't uploaded.
we've
in a
missed
minute.
you. We've missed doing this.
Yeah, well, we could probably get into more of some of it, especially yesterday in the next episode.
Next episode for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah.
excited.
We're happy we're back.
Yeah.
We've needed to be doing this.
But
so-
Chad was gone.
Yeah,
So
I was gone.
hope is restored now that he's back.
Oh my god.
I actually had a dream. This is really random, but I had a dream that you guys. I was going into work one day, and I had to work in the morning. It was last Saturday. I was I had a dream I saw Nikki at work, and I was so excited. And then I woke up and I realized you guys aren't gonna be back till next Tuesday.
Sweet.
And I was
She'll
just
like to hear that.
dang. Yeah, I told her that already.
Jordyn told her that immediately. She called her, Nikki.
Nikki, you're not back. And I was like,
thought you were home.
That's crazy.
it was just seeing all these it was just not in the normal vinyl order. The one time you guys left, I was in fight or flight mode. I was like, oh no, what's
We were
going
gone
on?
probably too long, so it was weird to
Yeah.
Felt like a long one, yeah.
be gone that long. But Jordyn,
Jordyn, everyone meet Jordyn.
Hi guys, my name's Jordyn.
okay, before we dive into your story, when did you call episode 7?
I called episode 7 because 6, 7. And I thought Zach was going to be on episode 6, and I want to be on episode 7, so I'd be 6, 7.
Dang it. Okay.
That it
Oh,
wasn't
so
cool.
we-
It was just
It's 5, 7.
But you called it. I mean, that was what? We were probably episode 3.
Yeah.
Was
I
out,
don't
and you were
even know
like,
if we were
hey,
at that.
episode 7, I'm in.
Yeah.
Maybe it was not even 3.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Dang.
So here we are. We committed to it, and
Sorry we
we're
kept you
doing
waiting.
it.
I was so sad. I'm kidding. I wasn't that sad, but I was sad that there hasn't been an episode.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
you
good.
missed it.
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
good. I like to watch it while I'm at work at vinyl.
On the clock.
While I'm on the clock, I like a big multitasker.
But you said you watched 2 times speed, which is interesting.
Yeah,
Do you do that?
I have a really
Not for everything. Go ahead.
I have really hard time focusing. I have really on the scale of ADHD scale, I'm here.
Okay.
And the normal is not here.
Okay.
And so everything I do is just 2x speed because it just goes straight into my brain. It's we're on the same wavelength.
That's cool. I like that.
Because I feel my brain's in 2x speed.
Okay.
Jordyn's brain is just too powerful, dude.
Yeah, it's just
She's got that M5 chip in there, dude.
yeah, I just keep upgrading. I'm ChatGPT 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you always been that way?
Yeah. I was really, really bad when I was little because I was just always acting out because I already knew what was going to happen in school. So I didn't try. So it was just instead of doing my work like a good kid, I would just start yelling
Okay.
and act crazy.
Yeah. I can't even see it.
I can't imagine
It's hilarious.
When did the switch happen to where? When did the switch happen to where
I became super calm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily. I got medicated. I mean, I wasn't medicated the other day or one of my second days at work, and I went a whole rant about Kanye West, and I think I scared everyone.
Oh, okay.
You guys weren't there, but Nikki was there.
Oh, boy.
And Grace.
So
And
we
they
got to
were
keep
just
that brain on lock.
Yeah, I
Keep the
have
aura
to.
right.
Yeah, because I can get a little crazy. And I do a lot of sports. I'm always super busy, so I really have to my parents made sure because I was super obnoxious. The only word I can find. Super obnoxious, little kid. So I was always in sports. I was always doing something. Zach would lock me outside of the house when I was little because I was just Zach, what's this? I just was big, super curious.
Okay.
So he would lock me outside and make me, and all the technology, and make me play outside for hours. And I had imaginary friends that were so real that my mom was you have to stop having these imaginary friends or we're gonna have to go to therapy.
So
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
your bonus dad is secretly your abusive dad.
Basically,
didn't-
guys.
So Zach from episode 5, we have questions.
He is a completely different guy now. He used to be like military drill sergeant. So like another thing when I was little, when I was getting in trouble because I was just very like, I'm very opinionated. If you haven't already realized that, I'd be like, hey. And he'd get in trouble. I'd have to do wall sits or like military stuff.
Dang.
Yeah, so I'd be like outside doing like, all right, like push-ups and like I don't know what the word is, like what it's called when like the military people like do their like drills, but I just have to do those.
That's
like
intense.
on end or like wall sits for like 5 to 10 minutes to an hour or planks. Or I'd write essays about like what I did wrong and why I was wrong. So like I've always had to like make sure, like my parents always made sure like I was very informed about everything that I did that was wrong.
Hey, that's good
That's
for
a
you.
good thing, though.
Yeah.
Shapes you.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
that brings me to, like, here we are. We're talking about Zach, and for those who don't know, when we had Zach on a couple episodes ago, he talked about you a lot.
Yeah.
And he loves you a lot as his
He's
bonus
not abusive.
daughter.
Yes.
And so I want to hear just a little bit about. He told us about how when he proposed to Farron, he also had a moment with you. And that sounded just so like special and sweet. Like, how was that for you in that time?
So I'll go back to like the beginning. So when I first met him, I was in the car with my actual dad. And he was like, I heard a little birdie that your mom has a new boyfriend. And I was like, oh, a new boyfriend. I was like 5. That's what I remember. I was like, ew. So then I meet him. And like first, like I was like, standoffish towards him. But I really liked pepperonis when I was little. Like that was my favorite thing. Like that was all I ate. So like we were in the cake in the back as I always was. And my mom introduced me to this guy. And he has a cup of pepperoni. So I was like, all right. He's cool. And then later I got to like wax him.
Okay.
And that is super cool. But like I just was like, after that we were like automatically attached. Like there's pictures of us like when my mom had Kendi, like they were like 6 months into dating. That's kind of not good. Anyway, everything happened super fast with them. To say that in a bad
I feel like we're
way.
gonna have to like apologize to Zach after this.
In the best way possible. Everything happened fast, but I guess when you know, whatever. You guys
just
are
all,
like,
you know, it's cool.
yeah. So when you know, everything happened fast, and like we moved in, and then we were like this. Like he would take me to CrossFit, and with him. And he would give me protein shakes, but I later figured out it was just chocolate milk. But like he slowly became like my best friend instead of like I didn't look at him as like, wow, that's my dad, like until I got older. But like he was like my best friend, he was my buddy, and like we're a lot alike and like stuff. We like love science and we love to like learn. And he's like what taught me like it's cool to like learn and like love science. So when he proposed to my mom, originally I was just like, I feel like I knew in the back of my mind it was going to happen sooner than later. And I was like, wait. I remember I was like, wait, they're actually not already married in my head. But I was like, it was super cool. And like, I got to stand at their wedding. I got to stand by him in the, like, but there's the officiate person and then there's me right in between my mom and Zach. It was super cool.
That's cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. Like, he just always made sure I was included in everything.
That's awesome.
He's a good man.
Yeah, and
That's
like
cool.
I hear like a lot of horror stories with people who have like step parents, but like I don't even consider him like a step parent. Like that's like my dad too. Like
Bonus dad.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a bonus dad.
Well, that's cool.
When did you and Branson meet?
When he served me coffee in a truck.
The old food truck.
Yeah.
Is that long ago?
Jordan's an OG, dude.
I'm an OG.
Oh, yeah.
Like I remember the donuts.
Donuts.
I bet you
Don't
people
talk
on
about
here.
the donuts. We're not bringing them back, y'all.
We're not. They're never
Donuts.
coming back. But
Yeah, we did.
maybe for your 10-year
We
anniversary.
did donuts on the food truck, and they were literally like so easy because the food truck had fryers. So we would get biscuits, like literally like store-bought biscuits, and just cut them into quarters and then fry them. And they were the best donuts you could ever have. They were stupid good.
Yeah. I remember I was never going to drink coffee. Like, I swore to myself, like, I wanted to be different so bad. I was like, I'm not drinking coffee. Like, that's weird. So, like, I was bent on not drinking coffee. And then my mom was like, okay, can you try this coffee? I was like, no. And then, like, the second time she got me a coffee. It was a ice cubano. It was the only thing I would ever get. And, like, it was like, I was like, okay, I only like coffee from this one shop. And to this day, I only drink vinyl coffee. Okay. I've tried coffee at other shops. I don't like it.
That's cool.
Or I don't know if it's just I'm so stubborn that I don't like it. Or it's like I even went, like, when you guys did roast beans, like, in my head it tastes different. It's like, this is not vinyl. Like, I'd get the same exact thing, but, like, it doesn't. It's not the same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, Jordyn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool. Did you ever think you'd be vinyl's, like, focaccia maker?
No, I hate cooking. I hate being in the kitchen, actually.
For those who don't know, she makes a lot of focaccia.
I make lots of bread. My house doesn't even, like, own baking supplies. No one in my house bakes.
Okay.
And
You're
still,
breaking the mold.
I'm not breaking the mold. I only make bread. I can't bake things that are sweet. Or, like, I don't think I've ever, like, cared enough. Like when I grow up, I always wanted to just, like, cater Chipotle and have that as my meal plan. Because I just don't like to cook.
That's fair.
It's so funny, though, because you're like, I was like, hey, Jordyn, what do you think about helping with focaccia? And you're like, yeah, let me watch hours of videos of this every night, and I'm going to, like, dive into focaccia. I'm going to learn everything about fermentation, and I'm going to learn how to proof it, and I'm going to learn how to steam the proofer, and I'm going to...
Did you actually?
You literally, like, went so all in that I was like, dude, what the heck? And you love it. So
I do love it. You guys have changed my mind about being in the kitchen ish. I like it because I love science. And I realized, because one time I was talking to Nikki in the kitchen about when it first all started, I was asking her about, like, baking and cooking stuff because I had no clue. I actually was not allowed to cook by myself in my house because I almost caught the house on fire.
Yeah, you
once.
didn't tell me that when you asked for a job.
Well, I thought I was going to be in the front because I love to talk to people. So, like, I thought I was going to be up front and on the back.
Hey, we'll get you up there.
One day. But, so, one day I was just wondering, as my mind does as recently, and I thought, like, the bread proofing is, like, the most inconsistent part. So I just dove into, like, the science part because Nikki told me that cooking is all science and it's all chemistry. And then I came to realize that focaccia is all chemistry and a little bit of physics because of the proofing. Because, like, the gas bubbles,
I would have never thought that.
like, here, so the biggest, like, physics part is this. So, like, when the temperature increases, the gas molecules move faster, and then they collide, like, with the gluten walls, like, more forcefully to make the bubbles expand. So, like, that's just more heat equals higher molecule kinetic energy and, like, larger bubble volume.
She just went scientific on her butts.
Yeah, and then I look at it, I'm like, it's not tall enough yet. Let's
like,
keep it going.
I was like, one day I was just frustrated because I was like, why does it always look different? But yeah, so then I came in one morning.
Doc, she made a whole essay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I just, like, and then this was, like, the before.
She documented the change, the variables, the consistency.
What the heck?
And then this was the after. Hold on, if it's going to load. It's not going to load. But you've probably seen the bread recently.
Yeah.
See how there's more bubbles? Because we're putting steam in it. Because steam helps it. There's too much, like, if there's less people in, like, the shop in general, there's less energy, so there's less heat. If we're making bacon, that's going to cause more energy and more heat. And it's always different. So that's why the bread always looks different still to this day.
Which is why Vinyl Coffee needs a proofer. And if you are looking to be a donor, we will gladly accept.
Please sponsor us. Please, please.
You can have the proofer delivered yourself by hand to 101 East Court Street, and we will gladly accept. And by that I mean we're gonna buy a proofer soon, okay?
Yes.
And then we'll nail that down. It'll be so much easier.
Yes, it'll make everything easier.
Yeah.
And all it is just a little bit of science. So, like, the only reason I'm good at focaccia is just because my parents taught me. Like, for me to get a phone, I had to write essays and do research articles about why I should get a phone.
Wow.
And I had a deep dive. So, like, that, like bled into, I guess, work. So, like, Branson was like, okay, I want you to because I love vinyl, so I wanted to be a part of like the change. I was like, oh, of course I want a bigger role. That makes me look cooler anyway. So then I was like, okay, I'll figure this out, and then I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Watched some YouTube videos. One of the first YouTube video I watched, it was all in Italian. It was just this old lady making focaccia, no subtitles. So I just had to watch, and it was like kind of cool. Then I watched the King, like what's the flour brand that we use? Is it King something?
King Arthur.
Yeah, I watched that video.
Okay.
They don't do it very tediously. Like he just was like slapping the dough. I was like, man. And then I watched Branson do it. And then I started doing
The master.
it. Yes. And I was like, okay, this is easy.
That's awesome.
Chef Jordyn.
I tried.
That's cool.
Crushing.
Actually, you never gave me my chef hat.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
That was like my only agree to this deal. It was like
Oh.
I would be able to have a chef hat
Pull up your Amos.
before I leave. I need one. I would wear it every single day. A black one.
It's
to,
sad
like,
that you are going to be leaving.
Yeah, let's not do that. So we're actually bringing you on the pod today for a therapeutic session. Jordyn, we understand your needs and desires to grow into bigger things, but we see that there's a bigger piece missing here. And we
It's
want to
a
work
hole
through that with you so that you know that you are safe to stay and make bread forever.
It's a like I love the dough, but I need to make dough.
Oh, word.
Bars.
Yeah, I'm a rapper
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
It's-
No, we're kidding.
You are.
So
Or go ahead.
that perfectly segues
Yeah.
to what's next for Jordyn. Like right now, you're like finishing high school, you do sports, you're making bread at Vinyl, and you're hanging out with the friends, making friends, community, all those things, coming out of your shell from shy Jordyn to the Jordyn we see here today. What's next?
I'm going to go to school at Colgate University in New York. I'm going to run track, Division I track. So that's why I've been made my senior year so busy, is because like people say like being an athlete's like a job, but I think I hate that term because like I feel like jobs sound like job. Like it's like something you have to do and not like you get to do. So like I just call like vinyl like my hobby. It's not really my job.
That's cool.
I get to hang out, make friends, and learn about like everybody, and like make bread, and I make money too while I'm doing it. So like it's
You
a
make the
win-win.
dough.
I make the dough, both ways. So like with track, I like it's like something I'm kind of good at too. So I do that in like school. I just have fun. I think learning is the coolest thing ever, and it's free. Knowledge is free, and people don't like realize that until like, because like you can just go on your phone and you can look up stuff and you can read stuff, and like Harvard has like lectures, and you can learn anything about computer science for free on the Harvard lecture. You can buy like a little plaque at the end, but you don't need to do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like people don't know how accessible it is, so like I'm always just trying to learn, and that's why I'm excited to go to college.
Do you have any type of dream with the athletic side?
I would love to go to the Olympics. I think that'd be so cool because like,
What year could you make it? Could you technically make it in 28?
yeah, I'm not fast enough.
So 32.
I think if I made the Olympics, so right now, I did not have the most linear path to like sports because like originally I wanted to be a college soccer player.
Okay.
And I love soccer, and it was so much fun. And I got 3 concussions in 3 months. So at the end of my freshman year, I tripped and fell on the track. Actually, there was a scar here, and someone spiked me. So like, then that was the end of that one.
Ow.
Yeah, I don't really remember, so it wasn't that bad. Okay. And then I got another concussion at soccer because I came back too early, and I took a header, and I did it wrong. And then I got another one at soccer because I didn't tell my coach like that I was actually hurt. And then I went to the neurologist to get like a checkup, and they're like, you've like had a lot more concussions after we saw you initially. I was like, sorry. So then I was like, they were like, okay, you can't do sports for a year. And I was like, no. Cause like I didn't really think like anything of it. Like I wasn't like, I'm very much of a live in the moment type of person. Like I get scared thinking about the future because I'm like, if I don't like live now, then I'm gonna miss out on something. So like I try to live in the moment. So I was like not really like focused on like the future. I was just getting good grades and like doing sports. And then I couldn't do anything and got everything taken away from me. And that was like really hard. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I actually like love soccer. So I got on like this national club team, which is kind of cool because it was like only my second year playing. So I got on this national club team. These girls have been playing for years together, like since they were like 7. And I made it, and they told me like, you're not gonna play. I was like, okay. And then I ended up like starting some games. I like scored some goals. I got some college looks. I got like a few offers for D3 schools, and I got like 1 or 2 I think 2 D2 schools, and I went to West Point, but I was not skilled enough, not enough time. So then I ran track, and I wasn't really thinking anything of it, because like I was like, okay, well, I wrestled first, and that was my first time ever wrestling, and like that like unleashed a different kind of confidence inside myself, because it's literally you against, like, it's fight or flight.
Yeah.
So either like you're going to get pinned if you don't lock in that very moment.
How were you able to do that with a concussion?
I had a weird looking helmet,
Okay.
and it broke off all my hair. It was really tragic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm just growing back now. But
Dang.
that's a really hard topic. Anyway.
We won't go there.
I might shed some tears on that one. But I wrestled, I did really well. I went 18-9
Dang.
in my first year. I didn't make it to state because I dropped a weight class, and I was the hardest weight class in Ohio, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
dang.
intense.
And if I would have stayed at 145, I would have like probably went to state that year, but I didn't. Rough times.
So then you did track.
And then I did track, and like that was I've always done track. Like my dad is a goat at track for like our school. He had like records and whatever. So like I never wanted to like really focus on track because like I wanted to like carve my own path. Like I didn't want to live in his shadow. So like I was like always like not like I didn't really care. So then like I started running, and I was like, wow, I really love this. And I was like, I'm really kind of good at it now too. So I got second at districts, and I got third at regionals, and I went to state. And like going to state and track, like at our school, I was like the first girl since like Rihanna Burns. I don't know how long ago that was, like 2020 something, like early 2020s, maybe like 2020 was the last time like a girl made it to state, and then I was. And it was like my first year I ever tried, because I didn't care. So I was like, wow, I'm really good at this. So then I went to nationals. I did not do well at state. I actually got last place.
Dang.
Yeah, because I was right beside the person that was the fastest.
Don't worry, Colgate. She'll do better.
She was the fastest person in the state. She was going to Mississippi State, and that was the time. Actually, that is the time I had the no rewind thing. That is the time, because I let my like internal thoughts get ahead of me, and like I literally froze, and that's never happened to me before. And like
You told yourself you were going to lose before you lost.
yeah, because like I was like, I don't belong here, because I was like, I don't even try. Like, how did I even get here? So then I got there, and I proved to myself that I didn't belong in that very moment. And like that was probably the worst feeling in my whole entire life, because I never like really like let that happen before. It was a really good learning experience. Like I'm not bad about it. And I ran a 105, and that was like really slow. That was the slowest time I've ever had.
Where do you think you would have placed if you didn't have that thought?
If I didn't have that thought, I probably would have probably got like 10th,
Dang, yeah.
Out of how many people?
16.
Okay.
Because like to go to state, there's like 16 overall.
Okay.
So like I probably would have made it to next heat. I was on like trajectory, like my training was there. So then I was the first time I've ever locked in. Like I've never really locked in, never really had to, but I started to lock in after that moment, because I never want to feel like that again.
Cool.
So I started eating better. I started training like really consistently. Like I've always been in and out of the gym, but like I just really started keying in on that, and I'm super excited for this season.
So you went to nationals though?
Yeah, I went to Adidas Nationals.
Okay.
I did all right. I think I was like in the top 50, and it was like lots of girls there. I don't remember how many, but it was really fun. It was a really good experience. It was really hot. It was like it was so hot. Like you have these little bubbles in your spikes, like it's MagSafe bubble or Mag whatever. I don't know what it's called, and like it bursted because how hot it was. Like the track was like over 100 degrees.
So was this last year or 2 years ago?
Last year, like
Okay.
this past summer.
Okay.
So how are you feeling working into this season?
I'm really excited because I've never like trained hard. And I've never done this before. So like my training age compared to like everyone else's is like 2, because I haven't really had very many seasons. So like a typical senior is like, so you start in 7th grade, 7th, so 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So it's like everyone else is like 5 years, and I'm like 2. So
That's insane that you got a D1 offer.
yeah, I had a few actually.
Damn, really good.
Jordyn with the flex.
I don't
That's
like.
so funny.
I hate talking about like sports because like I feel like it's like I've just grown up here and like that's all everyone cares about. And I've
there's
always
a huge like heritage of sports in Washington Courthouse.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, people
That's
love
so
it.
shocking.
Like literally, I was just talking to someone recently, and Jordyn, you can like attest to this. But I guess someone was like, "Yeah, we love when we face like the Blue Lions basketball team because there's actually people in the crowd." And it's like, wait, you guys don't have that? Like, it was a guy who lives in Columbus, and he would go to his family moved from Washington Courthouse to Columbus, and they would go to like a game and be like the only people there, and then. But so they missed that about Washington Courthouse because they're like, dude, everyone shows up for sports. It's crazy. Yeah,
Are there any
sports are
athletes
fun
that
here.
have gone pro?
actually, yeah, we had a few baseball players like
Yeah.
the Shaw guys.
Jeff Shaw, Travis. So Jeff Shaw went pro, and I might get this wrong. I'm not the sports guy in town. Okay, I'm the coffee guy. But then his son, Travis Shaw, also went pro. Right? He played for like the Red Sox.
Yeah, and some of the Brewers. I think I don't
Okay.
know. I don't
Yeah.
really like sports.
Super cool though. And then
Really?
No.
yeah, Justin Robinson, his dad.
Okay.
He was a pro baseball player.
Yeah,
Okay.
So baseball is big here for sure.
really big at Courthouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And fun fact, I kind of hate sports. Like I don't know. It's weird
What's your
because
least favorite sport?
football.
Interesting.
I hate it because I'm like I think it's more of a like a response from like where I lived. Like they care more about the football players playing football for a really bad football team than how they do in school and how they treat people. And I think that's one reason like I don't like to talk about how like I'm an athlete because like then they stereotype you and put you in a box.
fair.
And I hate being put in a box because I'm smart. And like I like the arts too. Like I really
Talk your
appreciate that.
stuff.
So like that's why I love going to vinyl because I saw people that in my head is normal. Like I feel like here not normal. Like super jogging, you have to like be like flexing your muscles everywhere you go. That's not normal. I feel like how you guys are like super like it like secure in yourselves because like most of those athletes I met are like the most insecure people I've ever known because like they have like a front because all they care about is that kind of stuff. And like that's not anything I've ever wanted to be. Like I never wanted to play sports in college because like everyone's always compared me to my dad in sports. So I was just like, I'm not that. That's not my vibe. So like I always wanted to find something different. That's why I did the musical once to like show people like I'm not like just an athlete.
Yeah, that was a fun one. That might have been a good like friend moment for us too.
Yeah.
I was proud of you. I was
Really?
like, dude, Jordyn, I'm proud of her. Like,
Thank
cause I at the time knew Shy Jordyn.
Yeah.
And then Jordyn's up there, dude. She's like, "Are you the Muffin Man?"
Yeah. It's like, do you know the Muffin Man?
Dude.
Was it Shrek?
Yes.
It
I was
Shrek,
Gingy.
and I played guitar. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
And I just remember looking up and being like, Jordyn crush. I was like, Jordyn was like the one person. Actually, there were a couple people that I knew, but Jordyn was the one I probably knew the most in the
Yeah.
musical. And I was proud.
Thank
I was
you.
like, this is sick.
I really appreciate it. You want to know a fun fact? I did not really ever look at my lines. I just kind of winged it. I went to like 5 practices. I was busy at sports. That's when the athlete thing like takes over. But like I just hate like having privilege because actually it doesn't really matter for me because I'm a girl. I never got like that privilege. But like I hate seeing like other athletes get to like wean their way around things just because like they're good at something that is really minuscule.
Yeah, and here's the sad thing is like for those athletes, they have so much pressure to be someone as an athlete. Like that insecurity comes from them feeling like they have to like wear a mask to be who they're supposed to be because they're the athlete. When like I know a lot of people who are athletes who like feel that and they're like, man, I wish people knew that I had this voice, like can sing like this. And it's like, but I feel like I have to be this guy.
Yeah.
So I can't be that guy.
Yeah.
And so that's cool that you're able to like kind of see that, reconcile that, and be who you are in the midst of it.
It's because one of my favorite movies is High School Musical.
Oh, let's go.
That's where I go. I love
Get your head in
music.
the game, dude.
Yeah, my head's always in the game.
Fun fact, I've
Aura.
never seen any of them.
Actually, you need to watch them tonight.
Homeschooled, remember?
Oh yeah, that's where it comes into play. Build some Legos and put on High School Musical. That's a good movie to build Legos to.
Okay.
But a
You
really
said
big.
Legos, so I'm interested.
Yes, I love Legos.
Nice.
So Jordyn, I feel like you are so confident in yourself and you're on an exciting journey, and it's honestly been such a fun thing to have you at Vinyl, talk to you today, talking to you on the reg.
Yeah.
Is that too unk of me to say, dude?
Two nah.
Jordyn teaches me these words. That's why we're using them today.
Aura, unk.
Come on, what's the other ones?
I don't know. You use fire.
Fire, dude.
You use fire a lot, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I actually have started answering the phone. Sometimes I'll say yo, and I'm like, where's that from?
Sorry about that. That's me. Yeah, that's funny. So anyways, you have like grown a lot as a person to be confident like that and like you are and like embrace your quirks in the way of like you're like, yeah, I'm like, I hate sports, but I do it because I'm good at it, but I'm smart. And
yeah.
And you have like, you're just your own person. What advice would you give to someone who like is like, man, I want to be confident in who I am and embrace who I am and like conquer those insecurities? Like, what advice would you give?
I do this in a really bad way. I just gaslight myself. I used to be super insecure, like super insecure. Like, because I was different. Like, we live in an area where like 14% of the people are like black, and
Yeah.
so like I was already the outcast. I was born the outcast. ADHD doesn't help. Was already loud. Could never be quiet and mysterious. So, eventually, I just decided that I would embrace being who I am. Differently, because I used to actually be dumb. I used to not try in school. I wasn't always smart. I used to pretend I was dumb. So like, and I was like class clown. So like, they would just like dodge the fact that I was like different on the outside. So like, and that was like kind of sad.
Yeah, something you said a lot as we've been talking is like, I just wanted to be unique in that. Like, you didn't want to follow your dad's footsteps. You just want to be unique.
Yeah.
Do you think that's because of growing up and like in that 14 percentile?
Yeah, it's been really hard, especially because the people who I spend the most time with are black. Like, I had no like black heritage, and like around here, like I was bullied for like being different. So like everything I did was different. I like being good. I was bullied for being good at sports when I was little too. Like, I got bullied a lot, but eventually I turned I actually moved schools. So that was nice. And I saw more diversity, and I saw like at my original school, there was like probably like 5 people of color in my grade. And I went to a courthouse, and like there's lots. Well, not really. There's like 10
So
to 20.
your original school was where?
Trace.
So you went from the county school here to the city school.
Yeah, and I was scared. I was like, oh no, I hear things about the city school. It's literally the same. If not better, because there's more uniqueness. Like, people are more okay with being themselves. And like, I didn't have to like act a certain way to fit in. I just kind of took that as like a way to start over in a sense. And I was like, I'm going to be the person who I want to be on the inside. Like, my little 8th grade self was like, I want to be smart and I want to be funny. But I also want to be good at sports. Like, I want to be like who I am on the inside, but I want to be on the exterior. So I just tried really hard. It was like learning. And like, I'm also not good at it to this day. Like, I still have, like, progress isn't linear. So like, the time we like failed at track, the state, like, I could have quit there. Like, back then I probably would have quit and never ran again. But I was like, you know what? This is just one time. Or like, just anything. Like, sometimes like, even like with Makasha, like at first, it was a lot harder to like understand that. And like, I just asked questions and moved on.
We're still talking, sorry.
But like, I just think like, you have to be okay with silence, and you have to be okay with the inside version of you. And that will eventually like go out for me to be like a more confident person. Like, I still struggle like with, like, I wouldn't wear my hair down because people like when I was little would like say stuff about my hair being too big, and I'd have to move. This sounds really bad. I'd move to the back of the classroom so it didn't like distract people from my
Dude,
big
you were supposed to sit in the front.
But like, yeah, I would like, or like, so I started wearing my hair up, and
dang.
like I would straighten my hair every day. So,
Yeah,
but
that's-
then eventually I was like, you know what? I love my curly hair. I had to learn to love it. I love the color of my skin. I love how I'm fast. Like, and I actually have like affirmations on my mirror, and it's like, I'm fast.
That's cool.
Yeah, like I like all my goals. I have a vision board, very goal oriented, and like I see it every day.
That's
so
cool.
it really helps like trick my brain. So it's just all about gaslighting.
You had like a full superhero
So
arc.
you say
Yeah, I'm
it's
Batman. I tell you this all the
gaslighting.
time.
You say it's gaslighting and that it's bad, but to me, it sounds more of affirmations.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're not, I don't think you're gaslighting. I think you're telling yourself the truth.
Yeah,
and
'cause-
it's like you're reminding yourself of like, no, I am worthy. I'm different, but I'm human.
It's
I'm
as
with
cliche
you.
as it sounds. It's like, another thing is like people call it like manifesting, but it's not really manifesting because your brain, Zach taught me this. It was like, there's something in your brain, like, it's like your subconscious, like your subconscious is like who you are. And so like if you're constantly talking negative to yourself or constantly talking negative to other people, your subconscious is going to constantly talk negative. Or if you're constantly judging yourself, you're going to start judging other people because it's your subconscious always coming out.
Yeah.
So like if you just change the internal switch and be like, try to like, I like to say like, I don't have to work, I get to work. Or like, work's my hobby, track's my hobby, school's my hobby. Because if you think of it as like a job, there's so much negative connotation with that.
Yeah. I think it's just cool because you're like super young, but I feel like you have a mindset and a way of living that like transcends age.
Yeah.
And could your way of living could help someone no matter how old they are. It's like a lot of people struggle with that. So you should be super proud of yourself because that's what you've overcome and worked through is a big deal.
Yeah.
And for you to be the confident Jordyn that you are and like embrace your hair, which by the way, I love your hair.
Thank you.
I always love when you do different stuff with your hair too. It's
Yeah,
always
it's
cool.
so cool. It's like I can shapeshift.
Yeah.
They're like, you're like,
you really do
Yeah.
too. You really do. I'd be like, Jordan's hair is completely different today.
It'd be like-
how'd she do that?
so like someone would be like, wait, you look like, is that Jordyn? I was like, how my hair straight. It's like, is that Jordyn? I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it
It's
is me."
cool.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I mean, you should be proud of yourself. And I know a lot of people are very proud of you for kind of just like leaning into who you are and embracing that and like preaching to yourself how great that is, you know?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, I try to be cool.
Yeah, you try, dude. You don't actually, I don't even know. Do you try? I feel like it just happens.
I would say like sometimes I try when I try to be cool, I'm not cool. I'm like,
Yeah.
so like I just let it. I feel like when you try to do something, it doesn't work. You just
Nah.
have to let it happen.
Yeah,
It's cool.
that is cool.
So you're going to school. What are you studying?
Physics and computer science, so I can be an engineer.
So you can save CERN and actually create portals to next dimensions.
Something like that. Something slight. I know. I actually wanted to be an environmental engineer because, like, I don't know why I really care about the planet, but I always have. But I use it's very like hypocritical because I still use all the plastic stuff. I still don't like recycle, but like I just think it'd be cool to like repurpose things.
It's cool.
Because I like to thrift and stuff, so like I thought that would be cool. But instead, I was like, actually, environmental engineers. That's not like I'd be like, ugh, it's like the bottom of the engineer bracket. So like, if I'm a computer engineer, I can do that, but like with like more modern stuff. So like,
Interesting.
like you know how like ChatGPT like the water, how like makes our water black water, and it's really bad for the environment. Like I could like help with that kind of stuff and like invent different ways to fix it.
Yeah, you never know. And like I think you're entering a season that's gonna be really exciting because you're going to college, you're gonna learn all these things. There's like you will pivot probably 100 times while you're there. I
Yeah.
remember when I was in school, it was like I want to move to LA, and then after my freshman year, I was like, maybe I'm a Nashville guy. And then, and like now here I am in Washington Courthouse, and I'm doing stuff completely different than what I studied. And I'm excited to see like the next 4 years. One, how you live it and what it looks like, and to hear the stories of like what track looks like and like who you're friends with and what your experiences, those things. But then also to see you kind of discover like I think you have discovered like your passion, and that's in the sense of like you're science and smart and like want to do things. So I'm excited to see you like narrow that down and see kind of like what the end result is. I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Just make sure you come back and show the team how to make focaccia.
I will.
Yeah. And
I'll teach a course.
and
like
then
an online
when
course.
when you're broke, once you get your own apartment, I
Yeah.
don't think you can do this in the dorms, but you can just get your cottage license at
Yeah.
home, and you can be the focaccia dealer
Yes.
in your building.
And
at
I'll like
school.
label it'll be like Vinyl Coffee Co. Isn't that what it is?
vinylcoffee.co.
Yeah, I'll put
You'll
it on the bottom.
represent?
Yeah. I'm actually really sad that I have to move because like I finally like get to see people that I actually enjoy to be around.
Yeah.
Every single day. Like I enjoy everyone at Vinyl, and like that's something like I've never had because like again like everyone I feel like at Vinyl is okay with being different in their own ways, and everyone is so different, but yeah, all of our differences, like we still all vibe together, and that's one thing I really love. So you did a really good job about picking your people.
Thank you, Jordyn. We'll
Yeah.
miss you a lot. That'll
When
be
do
tough.
you leave?
I don't know, August maybe.
Okay, so we still got.
Yeah,
some
you have
time.
like a long time, like 6 months.
Yeah, we got time.
We should
and this
actually-
summer we're gonna have some fun.
We should
Yes.
film like a funny tutorial of her making bread.
Yes,
let's
and
do
we'll
that,
We'll get
dude.
YouTube famous. I mean, not
Yes.
YouTube or whatever.
That way, the old Italian lady can watch your video.
Yes,
Should we,
and subtitles, in Italian subtitles. Wait, Chad, did you go to school at all, or did you were like, meh, no school?
There's like a couple seasons where I was like, I want to, but I hated school. I was so bad at it, and I didn't apply myself like you did.
Yeah, I didn't apply myself until the 8th grade.
Yeah, I didn't apply myself till after I left school, like 12th grade.
Yeah, that's all right. That's kind of the magic of it, though. Is like even for you, it's like, yeah, I didn't apply myself until 8th grade, but then I had this moment where I was like, wait, I want to shift gears, and you did that, and it's like you can have this whole, and I think this is true for the rest of our lives, but it's like you can have this whole past behind you, and then turn.
Yeah,
And it's like that's an option. I think so many people don't know that's an option. I mean, people who have been teaching for 10 years and they hate it and they want out. It's like, hey, you can pivot. And I think that's cool. It's like that's something that you should always look back on and remember. Of like, man, I remember when I was in 8th grade and I was like on the path to nothing, and not really.
no,
but you know what
I was. I wanted to be a
And
model. That was my dream. I wanted to be a model and an actress.
Just don't go to the Wexner house.
I wanted because I got signed to a modeling agency in the 8th grade, and I was like, that's what I want to do. And then I never did anything with it. So I was
Yeah.
like, so maybe I'll still do that. But Zach's the one who's taught me like I can do whatever because like he went from he worked in the like FBI. He was in the military. He's gone to school a million times. He was like a golf pro at one point. He's an athlete. Like he did like the hardest thing. Like he's always switching it up. So it's
And
like,
he's a model.
Yeah, he's a model too. That's why I wanted to be a model because my dad was basically a model. So I was like, I can do that too.
His Broke Till Friday shoots. Dude.
Yes, I was actually.
You were in a lot of those.
Yeah, I am.
Those were
And,
sick.
like I was always taught like you can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it. So like maybe I'll be like, I don't know, an actress, or
Yeah.
maybe I'll be a teacher. No, I can't teach. I'm not really good at that. I'll leave the teaching to the teachers. I figured it out yesterday when I was trying to teach Gavin how to do focaccia. I was like, I feel like I'm not teaching, I'm just doing.
It's hard to teach.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Unless you're teaching a bunch of other people with ADHD,
Yes.
then maybe it would like compete.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they gotta
I
be in
think that's
2X.
why me and Gavin were meshing at that one point because it's like he can understand my brain right now.
yeah. Sick. Well,
That's
Jordyn,
awesome.
this has been fun. Thanks for coming on. And
Your story is way. Sorry, I cut you off. Your story is way wilder than I thought.
yeah.
Continue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was not expecting. So I'm like, I feel like I'm going to be learning more about Jordyn for the rest of my life. She's going to tell me something about sophomore year of high school, and I'll be like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. like
But yeah, is there any like final things you want to throw out there while you're still on the pod?
that you should please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. We really want you to come to Vinyl Coffee. I don't care where you live. Book a flight to to Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati, Kentucky, so you can come to Vinyl Coffee and support us so we can get a proofer. And so maybe I don't have to leave and I can be a pro baker. So if you
Yes,
do
do
that,
that.
and
got
if you
6
want
months.
me, and if you want me back on another video, please comment down below.
Yes,
Dude, that was good.
Did you not know I have a YouTube channel?
I do know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
Which
I have
is called.
vlogs. Jordyn Gray 1. I have vlogs.
We'll definitely
plug me.
we'll plug her.
Yeah. Do
Check
you
it.
have any other things you want plugged?
I had a podcast episode with my friend Caitlin McQuilling once,
Okay.
and actually just don't watch that.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch
So
that.
and-
Plug your
Anti-plug.
YouTube channel.
See?
Yeah.
I actually
All right.
have a YouTube channel. I have
We'll
like
plug it.
I have 47 subscribers.
Dude, that's pretty
Yes.
good. That's
We'll
sick.
plug it.
87 views on my last video, guys. We're getting somewhere.
That's fun.
Maybe more views than our podcast has gotten.
No, this one will get 1 million views.
All right.
1.1 0.0 M.
If we get 1 million views, you can make money, and therefore we can buy 100 bread proofers.
100 of them?
Yes.
For all of our 100 locations?
Yes. More locations coming soon. In 100 years.
Not that long.
20 years.
Less.
10 years.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. 15? What about
6.
What about you guys? What's going on? Are you guys talking about like your
Yes, in the next pod. So
Yeah.
next week, Chad and I are gonna talk some more. But
We built an entire company yesterday.
Yeah, I was kind of watching that, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then Nikki's like making like this really in-depth profile of each of you guys, and I was like, "Wow, that's really
you'll have to
interesting."
listen to the next episode.
I'm
to
excited. I'm
hear
tuned
yeah, we're
in.
stoked about it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
I read it
So-
last night. Like I read like the.
Sick.
Yeah,
I was like, "Wow, this is
you
interesting."
looked at the whole website.
Yes, I did.
Dang,
Yeah, we
she's
cooked
Jordyn.
yesterday.
You're like
I
the best,
followed.
dude.
And I looked on it. I'm excited.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited for you. So we'll have to have you back on before you leave.
Yes.
And then we'll have to have you back on
Ooh, like
when you come back.
I'll just be a
Costa Rica.
special guest,
I want to have you back like your first time
We need
back
to
from
do one with
college. Like,
Zach.
yo,
all
Yeah.
4.
bro. That would be
that would be
fun.
fun. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, we need another microphone. So if you're looking to sponsor for that microphone, no, I'm just
Please, please, please.
kidding. No, having Zach on would be a blast.
That would be good.
With all 4 of us. Yeah.
That would be fun.
But yeah, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having
Thanks
me.
for chatting. Thanks for listening.
Yes.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah. Cheers.
See ya.